Right, next up, Flash. You can tell I'm a big fan of Flash. And what we're going to do this time around is look at a few of the tools that come with Flash that make life, well, again, a lot of fun, and also this consistency to a design brief. Let me just go and find some assets in here. Full of ash in there. Let's see, there we go. Now what I have here is a file called the Crane Game. Crane Gang. Now that's awful to see on that screen, so first thing I'm going to do is just lay something on the stage here. What if I turn the visibility off? That's even worse. Okay, I'll just throw a new layer in. I'll draw me a nice big colourful shape. You can now see my crane thing. Just draw another one there. Okay. The purpose of that layer was just to allow you to see what I'm doing against the background there. Okay, so I have this crane shape, which is a bunch of movie clips. You know, in Flash, everything's got to be a symbol. If you're going to animate it, everything's a symbol. Let me reach now for the Bones tool, or properly named the Inverse Kinematics tool, which again, long, boring stories as to why it's called that, but it's basically a way of creating natural-like looking animation on bones-like shapes, like cranes and the like. So I've reached for the Bones tool, and if I click drag, there is one armature. I'll let go, and that's nice, I've got an armature. You'll see that you can perhaps just make out the blue shape around, indicating yes, it knows that that's a movie clip, and inside it, it's now understanding an armature. At the skinny end of the armature, I'm going to drag a second, and then a third armature. Here's a rule of thumb for you. When you've got a number of connected things which all bend related to, don't quite go that way, but bend related to each other, only go up to the last, don't actually put a bone in the last one. So you see this bit of rope that I have hanging down here that doesn't need a bone, it's already armatured on the other objects. So if I go for the Move tool, I can now start dragging stuff around. And you'll see, simply because of the existence of the bones, the armatures, I can now drag each of these movie clips, and the other ones remain in a realistic-like position. What's even more fun, if I just undo a few of those drags, I'm just undoing drags here, putting it back to pretty much how it started. I'm going to change the properties of that armature. Armature? Yes, down the bottom there, when I created the bones, this armature layer was created. And there I've clicked to select the armature, and here now are the properties of that armature, which at the moment is, you can perhaps read, that says author time. It's showing me things that happen during design time. Let me make it run time, test the movie, and my end users can start to consume this. So again, standards compliant, because all the colours I may have used are coming from swatches and colour settings that I've created in colour. And now here I am at runtime. You'll see this is a runtime piece in a Flash player. That's what it would mean. And I can play. Whee! I'm sure there's a lot of health and safety rules about that, but I'm swinging around, having a lot of fun with this crane tool right there in the Flash player, or the Air player. Okay.